that it lines up perfectly with the 50. That's a nice high probable setup, which I'm keeping an eye out for the beginning of next week. What's good, Vamp Nation? Welcome back to another video with VAMPZ. Well, analysis video. So today's video is going to be an analysis video. Like I just mentioned, we're going to take a look at a few currency pairs and an indice. I'm just basically going to do a pre-market analysis of what we can expect for these pairs for the week. So without talking too much, let's get into it. Starting off somewhere with US30, because we do have it pulled up. Starting off on the daily time frame, you can see that we came off some retracement, pushing up into this 34,300 area, where we currently are rejecting off of on lower time frames. So that is that for the daily. Taking a look at the 4 hour, you can see it more clearly here. This 34,300 area, where price is rejecting off of. What I can predict for this is short-term sells, and I'll show you guys why in just a second. However, if we do eventually break past this area, this 34,300 area, then we can expect a push up until this area over here, which is the 34,600 area. So you'll have to take note on your lower time frames for those levels. And then taking a look at the 1 hour, you can see that I marked TP for sells over here. So like I said, from this area, my prediction is down up until this level that I've marked out here, this blue one. My reason in marking that as my TP for sells would be, if you can just take a look at the Fibonacci that I just drew out now, you can see that it lines up perfectly with the 50. So that's a nice high probable setup, which I'm keeping an eye out for the beginning of next week. Hey, let me just catch my breath here, bro. I was going off on that. So yeah, and a pattern would also be forming there, inverse head and shoulders, if that does play out. And as you can see, we have a nice rejection candle with the doji there. So it seems likely, eh? It seems likely. We'll just have to wait and see what the week has installed. Okay, so that is that for US30. Moving on to USDCAD. Moving on to the CAD USD. Let's almost start on the daily time frame for the boys. So big trend coming up here. I don't play around with trend lines too much, but you can see this one is being expected. So as you can see, we did manage to break through that trend line, and we're coming back for a retest, as you can see on this daily time frame. We are now at this level 33,190, where price has rejected off from on November. Yeah, during November, the price rejected off that level, and price finally back and rejected again. So what I can expect for this would be, we already got that rejection, so we might get some consolidation here and break past this 33,200 level, just to take out the inducement that's lying below here, and maybe hit this level most likely. Because here we have price testing this level, here we have price testing this level, there's inducement in this area, so price definitely needs to come over here. Well, not definitely, but I'm sure it will come over here to make that move to the top. So that is that for the, let me just take that stuff away there quick, fast, there we go. Let's take a look on the 4H. So there you can see it more clear. Sorry about that. There you can see it more clearly. Nice liquidity line below there. So my prediction is for next week is for USDCAD to come into this area and bounce off here up, well, bullish. So my prediction for USDCAD next week is sells up until 32,390. Okay, so that is that for next week's prediction for USDCAD. Let's move on to GBPUSD. On GBPUSD, you can see we have a change of trend here. We have been coming down since mid-December with a trend line being respected. As you can see, we did get a break above that trend line. We have some inducement that was taken out over here, moving down to the 1 hour time frame. You can see that price is bouncing off this level a lot. I did manage actually to take profits on GU earlier in the week, so I am out of a position. It was a sell position over here, but for AU, let me just take a look at this higher time frame. We can possibly expect a push above the 222,455 level, because let me just point out my reason for that would be that we have a level over here that was touched over here, and we touched it twice. So possibly if we do break above that level, we can, one second, we can possibly come up until this level that I marked out here, which is 24,284. However, if we do go bearish, then I'll just have to have a look on the lower time frame. If we do go bearish, my prediction would be that we go up to this 21,830 area and then push up from there. That is that for GU. Moving on to AU. You can see that price has been consolidating since Jan, and then recently the CPI news that nobody really bagged. It was a tough CPI news, as you can see, spikes on either side of the market. So nobody really came out prosperous on the CPI, but CPI did manage to get us out of that consolidation and into another range where you can see we're playing around in this area, took some liquidity from these previous tests and then moved back into previous consolidation. Let me just take a look at, if we do break above this demand zone here, or resistance / demand zone, then I expect us to move up until 753, that level that I marked out there, that line you can see. Yeah, so there there's that level that we'll be targeting. For bearish prediction, let's see. If we do go bearish, we'll possibly move until 69,177. And that's that for the pre-market analysis, guys. Thank you again for watching. If you liked, feel free to like, subscribe, whatever. Follow my socials at the top of the screen, and VAMPZ.